chasing stars and holding you. I can't see the end, but we'll see it through. Times don't fly too high. Be sure to keep the ground in sight. Fly forever if you keep it tight. Love the world but keep the sky on your mind.
Well, good morning, or I guess it's afternoon now. Welcome to a snowy St. Louis. I'm gonna tell you, y'all got that flash message saying updated to beta 3, but I didn't expect this. Folks, that's what it looks like out my window right now, snow cover. Whether that's intentional or not from Laminar, that's what it looks like out my window here, about 3 to 5 miles from the airport. That's pretty doggone incredible. And you're not seeing it because I forgot to click a button. There we go. Yeah. Wow. Can you say it's really amazing? Duluth Fly, way out yonder. Welcome inside, welcome. And wow, beta 3 is really impressing me if this was intentional. Like I said, this is out my window, and it's out my window here on the sim. I mean, almost to a T. Like, that can't be. It just must be because it's snowing. That's what it shows. But wow, Laminar. Uh, like I said, wasn't expecting that. But wow, was expecting the snow, but not it to look like this on the sim. One day, I hope Laminar gets rid of this metal building that has been off that ramp for years, and soon, within the next year or two, to be another building. I don't know if the two will connect, but they're building it. I just don't know if they're going to connect them or not. So, the international building. So, wait until you try the taxi. Yeah, I've done that with the 7.4 when it just first released. So I'm expecting to slide away. We'll have to be very careful. So, um, wow. We also have the new Zibo. So we're up to, well, let's get in the cockpit and find out. I believe it's '06. Yeah, up to '06. That's what it was this morning. Could be '20 by now. I mean, they really keep it up to date. Hang on a second. The reason for the second song or third song, I think it was second. Um, I fired up. Well, yesterday I flew a flight just for, well, I didn't have a lot of time, so I just flew a flight. And everything went great. No updates. I think Zibo had some testing going on, but no updates on their end. And Sim Toolkit, fine. Got into it this morning. Bam, hit with an update. Bam, hit with a plug-in update. Currently flying Dallas Love. Ooh, to Tampa. You trying to stay where it's warm. I get you. I'm coming to come out where it's going to ice me up. So, oh, but anyway, we had update after update. So I actually did a shutdown of the sim in the music, restart, and that's why you saw Sim Toolkit kick off a couple of times. So, oh, yeah, I will be on VATSIM. I thought about it. I really thought about it, but of using X-Plane 12 ATC, but I think I need to. Mr. Stein, welcome, welcome. Every time you pass the sim computer, you do updates. Yeah, it's been that way since last week. Update after update after update, and it's just, oh my gosh. So anyway, let's get to work here, shall we? Wow, we've had a lot of fun. I hope you all had a great Thanksgiving. Those of you who celebrate, those fortunate to have one. Um, and Harry Potter won with Southwest Airlines. I'm not sure which would be better to fly via Harry Potter or very Southwest. Not sure. think Harry Potter might be safer. No. Although on a broom could be kind of rough. All right. Well, great. We got a great house building here. So let's get in here, take a look at this flight and get going before I ice up too much. All right. There's Sim Toolkit, which just updated. And the plug-in to here. So hopefully, matter of fact, while I'm here, I want to check something out. I think it's here. Okay, the bot is enabled. Hang on a second. Where was that? Okay, Auto Sim Connect is on. Okay, it didn't seem like it was, and I am not going to report that because then there'll be another update. Kind of getting old here of late. But anyway, today's flight is not in that airplane. I don't know which one. Huh. We'll have to look at this. Matter of fact, I'm doing that right now. What the heck is loaded? Okay. Okay, kind of disregard that picture. Here's what we're actually flying. Sun Country. So just get that in your mind. Oh, wait, you don't see it because I still have some toolkit. So get that in your mind. That's what's really in the air. So obviously this tail number wasn't real. All right. So let's get back into it. All right. So today we got 122 souls wanting to get out of the snow here. Headed down to Gulf Shores. That is where JKA is, folks. Gulf Shores, believe it or not, international airport. Soon to be an Allegiant a new Allegiant destination airport, which is awesome because we kind of prefer the Gulf Shore, and I know St. Louis just. I've said it before, from Biloxi to Tyndall Air Force Base, that entire Big Bend area of the Gulf. Actually, might even kick it over to New Orleans, but I don't know a lot that like to go to New Orleans. It's usually Biloxi East and around that horn. And boy, do they love going in there. Hence why Allegiant is so heavy at the airport I used to work at. Sometimes 2 to 3 flights in the summertime a day. So now, not necessarily, now they'll come up, go out, come back, but yet another one will have come up and down. So there's a lot of traffic that goes to Destin. So now, granted, they're going to, funnel out, but Gulf Shores was the place me and my wife really liked. But anyway, we digressed. 24,400 pound payload, block fuel 17,127. We're going to verify all of this because I've done a couple changes. Want to make sure the latest and greatest information we're running with. And if we said 122 souls, taking off the Bless 5 DENNI to LAJUG to HITMN to Montgomery and on in. 35 is the cost index, and we got some altitude changing going on here. So we'll see how all of this plays out with ATC. All right, weather-wise, here we go. Wind 070 at 5. Runway 14 left is in use. Wow, 3/8 of an inch of snow. And you can see the RVR numbers: light snow, freezing fog. Really? We have fog. Ooh, okay, cool. Overcast at 900. I mean, technically the airport's open. -1. Wow, we're below freezing. And 23 or 30, 23. Yeah, that looks like what my barometer says. So definitely going to de-ice before we go. Now, down in Florida, the temperature is a chilly, tepid 57 degrees. Oh, might have to put the muckluck on for that one. Variable winds at 4, gusting to 12, 10 miles and clear. Rough day in Florida. Somebody's got to fly there. So we'll see what runway we get. They're saying 9. I'd kind of prefer 27, only because of the ILS and not being very familiar. And get this military charter on down there. So I'm going to go ahead, pre-file. All right, now I know I'm going to have to extend my time. 1935. Let's go 20, 20. Whoa, that is not 20. 2025 J to, and New Orleans is our alternate. Okay, let me fill in the blanks. I haven't flown this livery in quite some time, folks. And we'll connect. What did I call myself? Sun Country 18 SCX1 at a Boeing 738. All right, we are online, folks. Clearing out Sim Toolkit. Okay, and wow, ATC heard I was coming and ran. No, we still have St. Louis to deal with, which is cool. We'll take them. All right, so I hope y'all enjoy. Like I said, we are going from Scott Air Force Base, Midamerica Airport to Gulf Shores International. Kilo Juliet Kilo Alpha. Just seeing if we had anything new happen over the time. Looks like not. All right, let's get to work. Hang on, that seems kind of quiet. Much better. Okay, the stall warning is always tough to hear. All right, everything's good in the middle. Thought I did that. All right, align on DC. 7 minutes. Words aligned show, go to nav. All right, and I'm just making sure my cockpit lighting looks good. Oh, we need some light down here. All right, there we go. And since I didn't get any numbers, let me set 22, make it 20, oh, maybe. And we'll go here, and we are looking good there. All right, just getting everything readied. Okay, let's do our checks here. We did the upstairs, coming down, looking at everything. Looks good. We'll keep the EPU off for now. Okay, that all looks good. Lights are off. Good. All right, let's get to work. We do have the IRS aligning. Now, for those who are new to flying with Mike, first off, thank you, and hope you follow us. But secondly, if you're new to the 737, I don't care which version you fly, if you're on X-Plane or that other sim, don't care. What I want you to do when you align your nav system here, your IRS, move your display selector to heading status. Does two things for you. One, well, when you're in flight and you're aligned, it'll tell you your heading. It'll also tell you the status of your IRS. But that's not what we're worried about in the beginning. That number there is how many minutes to alignment, meaning how long it takes for the device to get aligned at your position. Now, we need to get down to the FMC, put in the coordinates so it has something other than the airport coordinates to locate. That way it'll align closer to your actual position. And that's what we're going to do here, FMC. And by the way, those of you that keep your stuff up to date, NavGraph just updated Turkey Day. Good to Christmas. Of course, let's go holiday to holiday. Why not? Okay, so let's go to position in it. And what I'm going to do here is kind of make it a little easier for you to see. All I'm going to do is put our airport in. Gate really doesn't matter here. Now, what does matter is the position. Now, if you want, you can go get the coordinates. A lot of airports will give you your gate coordinate. However, it's a lot easier in this plane to just go to the next page, and those are the exact same coordinates. It's an even day, so I use the right side. It's just, you know, you could do pilot flying. It really doesn't matter. But just take one of those coordinates and stick it in there. You're good to go. Now, we're going to pause here because I want to make sure I double check the information coming. All right, let's head over to the EFB. Go to Fuel Management, Airside. Click the triangle. Load the operating flight plan. That tells me we're pretty close. 119.443, that's our zero fuel. And our fuel is 17. That is the one we want. Activate. I did not hit the J key, folks. That is all automatic. Okay. Now, if we were to hang out here a little bit, we would see the loaded baggage loaders come in, the doors open and all. But for now, let's look back over here. Let's see where we're at. Click the back triangle. We're into the refuel. They actually pull up now, I noticed. They don't just pop in, pop out. And Captain Morgan will be our refueler today. These are new. Catering, I mean, it's they. Oh, did I tell you that it's free? It's a free aircraft, free mod for the price of X-Plane. Yeah, I know. It's just rough. All right, but we got a lot of work to do, so let's get after it. Okay, everything checked out up here. We got 1 minute to alignment. Everything just aligned, I believe. Everything looks good here. So let's get to work down here where it counts. All right, so we're going to click Flight Plan Request. Wait, it'll tell you to load and then to acknowledge. I bet they are. Bet, you know, it's not actually been all that bad here. This, as they always say in the Midwest, just wait a day, or in the case of St. Louis, just wait a few minutes. It'll change. All right, so we're coming off 1-4, so we actually could kind of get a direct, I'm hoping. Kind of hoping for that. Okay. From here, let's just look at the next page. DENNI, okay, everything looks good. So let's go back. And what I'm going to do is click Departure. Departure Bless. Let's click the runway first, then the Bless 5, then DENNI. And the reason I do this is two reasons. One, I want to make sure it is in there the right way, and two, I don't want it to mess us up. So, back to route. Hang on a second, folks. Be right back. Sorry about that, folks. Heard the first officer crying, and I also had just heard the door open, so I was like, ruh-roh. The little one's fine. All right, so we were in the process of getting our little FMC up and going. I'm going to leave the arrival runway as is. There are no stars available. We have 3 approaches, RNAVs to both ends of runway 9, 27, and an ILS for 27. So not overly concerned if we don't get it put in right away. So let's go to initialization, still fueling. But we're very close. I think we said 17, didn't we, folks? Actually, 18,000 should.
Flight deck fuel is all loaded up, and you are good to go.
I clicked the wrong one. Let me see. There we go. All right. So we are loaded up. So what you can do here, click init request. I'm sorry, perf init. And you're requesting. Again, we're waiting for load, but there will not be an activate on this one. Unless they change things on me, and that's always possible. All right, now our reserve. I'm just going to get it real quick. What are we running here to the alternate? 42 and reserve 32, 7.3. Okay, everything else we'll say is good. All right, now the next page gets a little, not that page, dadgummit, previous. This page gets a little tricky. Let me show you what I mean here. Sim Toolkit. Hopefully it still works, good. All right, let's view our flight plan. Now, where I got that reserve real quick, folks, go to your details, look for your fuel area. If it doesn't tell you down below your fuel, Alt to reserve, I forget how it's worded, you'll have to do the math yourself. It's real tough. Add the reserve right here with the alternate right here. I take it to just 3.2, 4.2 because we're rounding up. And that's where I got the 7.3. Anyway, so to get the numbers for takeoff, go to takeoff predict, or go over here. I believe it's that one. Let me close. Yeah, performance and tools. If you do this one, you got to fill it all pretty much in. But you'll also get the runway map letting you know how far things went down the runway. I know I'll be fine doing it this way. Why? Because one, that runway's wet. We can do thrust settings, but I'm pretty sure I don't want to. The only thing, and I'm also going to run with all of my anti-ice on and calculate. Now, it's not going to tell me how much runway I'm going to eat up, but it's going to give me the numbers I need. So, as you can see, we're going to go flaps 5, derate thrust 1 at 48 degrees. 140, 141, 148. Now, this does not take into effect any NOTAMs that may be out there with regard to braking action on it. I don't know of any sim as of yet taking that into account. So be mindful of that. You're going to be on slippery stuff. All right, so, and be mindful that these numbers will be higher than what the FMC will initially show. All right, let's get to it. So we said D takeoff 148. 48. Let it, now wait, it'll give you your climb here, what it suggests. That ought to work. Then we go to takeoff. I always go to the next page, put in my runway winds. Easily gotten right here. 060 at 4. Or do a dot METAR on your, or look for the ATIS if one ever comes available. Now, this one's the one that's why people don't do this page a lot. It's not hard to find this information, but you got to kind of know where it is to find it. I know that you know, helps you all out a lot. Let me show you one place, Sim Toolkit. If you go to full flight log, it shows all of your fixes and your airport information. To include that we have a slope of 0.01. To me, that's no slope. Okay, heading 138. Okay, so since we don't have a slope, let's just go with a backslash 138. And I'm going to go condition. I think this is meaning, well, let's go wet, because that's what it's saying. Actually, you know, we don't have an ATIS, so we don't know what it's saying. I'd have to look up the NOTAMs, and I could. I mean, they're in my briefing package, but I'm not going to right now. All right, so hang on. Let me get Sim Toolkit out of the way. So what we did, we put our winds in. We left the slope out because it's 0. Well, we could just do this. U 0.0 diagonal 138. And then we're going to go wet, but I really don't know what codes are out on the airport right now. Temperature -1, we saw that in the METAR. So all of this is good. Now come back here, click your, like you would normally, click CG to get it. There's our takeoff N1 values. We said flaps 5. Now I told you these numbers were going to be lower. The reason Sim Toolkit inflates their numbers, they say, here, I'll just read it again. Oop, I clicked Sky Vector SimBrief. Their reasoning is to improve climb limitations. Not 100% sure what they're doing, but anyway, 140, 141, 148. Because I don't know specifically what the runway's doing, I'm going to put my V1 down at theirs. The rest, we're not off by much, but you can see there is a difference. And that's it. Come up here, set our speed to 10 over V2, so 158. $138. And let's just go to 5,000 for now, waiting for our clearance, if we even get a clearance. Flight directors on. And Fueling's complete, right? Yeah, they're just waiting on me. Okay, let's get them coming aboard. At the same time, here comes the Apu. Oh, I really hate this sometimes. While that fires up, I am firing up Sim Air Force A cars, otherwise known as smart cars. Hopefully the two will be available at the same time. Okay, that I know for sure is not true right now. Hello, smart cars. And I'm scared one day it's not going to load up here because they keep saying they're going to sunset it here soon. Okay. Route.
Welcome aboard. As you find your seat, please stow your larger carry-on luggage in the overhead bin and place any smaller items under the seat in front of you. We suggest stowing your rollerboards on this aircraft with a handle and first wheels out. Let a flight attendant know if you need any help. On this flight, we offer personal device entertainment, one of United's private screening options. A headset, just let a flight attendant know. We'll be happy to provide one. You may use your small, lightweight devices such as mobile phones, tablets, and e-readers. While we're parked at the gate, larger devices such as laptops and DVD players may be used until we're ready to depart. At that time, they must be stowed either under the seat in front of you or in an overhead compartment. Seated in an exit row, please review the exit row responsibilities on this.
Okay, we're up and going on A cars. So let's get the APU on, get the heater running. All right, and disconnect. See, we're only at 40. All right, so we're online. Let's see who's remaining. Kansas City and St. Louis approach. So what I'm going to do is throw St. Louis approach in. 132, 550. St. Louis approach, Sun Country 18 at Midamerica Airport. Request IFR clearance to Gulf Shores. Oh, wrong one.
Center, good afternoon.
125. How did I get that all messed up?
366, contact Kansas City Center on 127, or correction, on 125.72, 2572.
2572 for Southwest 3366, yep.
St. Louis approach, Sun Country 18 at Midamerica Airport, request clearance to Gulf Shores as filed.
Sun Country 18, St. Louis approach on request, am I? And Sun Country 18, I actually don't have a flight plan on file for you. If you could refile for me, please.
Wilco. Would have swore we did that, but you never know. It's in there.
American 1091, the wind 0930 at 4, runway 12 left, RVR greater than 6,000, previous arrival a 737, it was opposite direction, they got the runway in sight at 850 AGL at about a mile and a half. You could let me know when you get the runway in sight. Runway 12 left, you're clear to land.
12 left, clear to land, and we'll let you know when we're the runway.
Right wing 41, flighting 040, descend and maintain 4, correction, descend and maintain 3,000, vector to final.
040, descend and maintain 3,000, clear wing 41.
GoJet 4185, descend and maintain 4,000.
Down to 4,000, GoJet 4185.
And approach Sun Country 18. Did you get the flight plan? We see it in VATSPY.
Sun Country 18, Kansas, or correction, St. Louis departure, I do have it now on request, am I? Wings 481, 6 miles from Ferris, turn right heading 0930, maintain 3,000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS, runway 12 left approach.
090 till established, cleared ILS, runway 12 left at 3,000 feet, Square Wings 41.
Sun Country 18, you're cleared to the Gulf Shores International Airport via the Please 5 departure, then as filed. Maintain 5,000, departure this frequency, squawk 1775.
All right, Sun Country 18 cleared as filed to Gulf Shores via the Blease 5 departure. Initial climb 5,000. Departure with you 1775 for the box, and we'll be ready to push.
Sun Country 18, read back correct. Where on the field are you located?
At gate number 4 on the east side.
Sun Country 18, roger, you can expect runway 32 right for departure and give me a call for taxi.
We'll give you a call for taxi. Sun Country 18 expecting 32 right.
American 1091, welcome to St. Louis. Right turn off the runway, taxi via Echo Hotel, cross runway 12 right.
Echo Hotel, cross 12 right, and we were 2.5 miles and about 300 AGL when we got the runway in sight.
American 1091, that's copied, roger. Wings 481, the wind 0930 at 4, runway 12 left, RVR greater than 6,000. Previous aircraft and A320 reported they got the runway in sight at about 300 AGL at about 2.5 mile final. Runway 12 left, good to land.
Cleared left, runway 12 left, Spirit, no wings 41, thanks.
I had a feeling that was the way we were going. I just didn't want to change up too much without their information. Okay, so take off. Bear with me as I get my numbers back.
GoJet 4185, turn left heading 220, descend and maintain 3000, vector to final.
Left 220 down to 3000, GoJet 4185.
Okay, all done on the loading. All we gotta do is be ready with that, and let's call our pushback. Oh boy. The last time I used the pushback tug on this, folks, it was not pretty.
Hey, Captain, let me know where you want this thing.
GoJet 4185, 3 miles
Great news,
there.
Captain. Your
Turn
tow's
left heading 150. Maintain 3000 until established on the localizer. Cleared ILS runway 12 left approach.
Left 3 foot, check. Left 150, clear for the ILS 12 left approach. GoJet 4185.
This was not pretty the last time we tried this.
All right, looks like the doors and hatches are closed and we're ready to connect.
Cleared to connect. Push us back to the de-ice pin. See if this has gotten any better.
Welcome aboard, Captain. Tow's connected, bypass pins inserted. Go and kill the parking brake when you're ready to go.
All right, stand by, folks. Give me a second here.
Wings 481, welcome to St. Louis. Contact ground 121.9er. We'll see ya.
121.9 for Sparrows 41, thank you, see ya.
All right, here we
4185, the wind 090 at 4, previous
Breaks off.
arrival,
Here we go.
and
Fingers crossed.
Airbus A321 reported they got the runway inside at about a 2.5 mile final, about 300 feet AGL. Runway 12 left, RVR greater than 6,000. Runway 12 left, clear to land.
Roger, clear to land 12 left, GoJet 4185.
Okay, this is where we had trouble. They couldn't stop us. And this was last year, well, actually earlier this year, back in January, February in Indy. So I'm hoping it works. That was with the infamous MD-11. Well, that's half the battle right there. Maybe. Well, I am impressed.
Just about done here. Go ahead and set your parking brake.
Brake set.
And we're disconnecting the tow. Give me just a moment.
Okay. So far, so good.
And we're disconnected. Signal and pin on the right. Take it easy and have a safe flight.
Thanks for the pushback. Now, let's get the de-ice going when we see our pins. All right, let's get the de-ice going.
Digit 4185, welcome to St. Louis. Hey, parking.
We're headed to the Alpha Concourse. 101.
Digit 4185, roger. It's a right turn off the runway. Taxi via... Let's see here. Taxi via Echo, Papa, cross runway 12 right.
I think that's all we're gonna get.
4185.
Not like Tollus, where I think they drive around.
Contact St. Louis, ground 121.9.
Ground 121.9, go to 4185.
Center Square Wings 41, holding short of 12 left at Sierra, request to cross.
Square Wings 481. St. Louis departure, hello, cross runway 12 left and runway 12 right at Sierra.
Cross runway 12 left and 12 right at Sierra, Square Wings 41, thank you. And we picked up the runway at about 800 feet, MSL, on approach.
Square Wings 41, roger, thanks, that's copied. Wings 481, contact St. Louis ground 121.9 on the other side, we'll see ya.
121.9 on the other side, first Square Wings 481, thank you, see ya.
Hello, good afternoon. This is departure China Eastern 98. Follow the traffic. Hold short of Charlie with you.
China Southern 998. And there's, sorry, St. Louis departure, hello. Delta 118, St. Louis departure, you up?
Yep, A-firm, we're ready for go, Delta 118.
Delta 118, roger. Runway 12 right, RVR greater than 6,000. RNAV funky, runway 12 right, clear for takeoff.
Oh, the RNAV's funky
12
there.
right, clear for takeoff, Delta 118. Wish us luck.
Good luck.
And St. Louis departure, Sun Country 18 at Midamerica, ready to taxi for 32 right after de-ice.
Sun Country 18, St. Louis departure, roger. Are you planning to conduct your de-ice at the ramp, or would you like to taxi somewhere for that?
My apologies, we're already de-iced, we're ready to go.
Sun Country 18, roger. Runway 32 right, taxi via Kilo 4 Kilo.
Kilo 4 Kilo, 32 right, Sun Country 18.
China Southern 998, runway 12 right, line up and wait.
Runway 12 right, China Southern 8.
China Southern 998, RNAV funky, runway 12 right, clear for takeoff. The one correction, runway 12 right, RVR greater than 6,000.
China funky, correct, runway 12 right, clear to take off. China Southern 8.
Delta 118, radar contacts, altitude.
Passing 2,700.
Delta 118, roger. Climb and maintain 15,000.
15,000 and the runway was good, Delta 118.
Tell our ground ops. And Delta 118, while I got you here, clear direct Jammy.
Clear direct Jammy, Delta 118.
Yeah, I can see where the fog is. Holy mackerel. Kind of curious how he's got me planned out of here. If I'm going up to St. Louis or if I get a cutoff. I know they usually turn them left 270, join the departure, but
China Southern 998, radar contacts, altitude.
China Southern 8 up to 1800.
China Southern 998, roger. Climb and maintain 15,000.
I'm in 15,000, China Southern 8.
Delta 118, maintain 250 knots or greater.
Maintain 250 knots or greater, and sorry about that, the wind up here is crazy, Delta 118.
No problem. Quebec J Hart.
J Hart, Chinese 98.
All right, trim for this 5.5. Okay, let's get everything set. All right, we're going off 3.2 now. I'm going to tell you, this was a pleasant surprise, folks, to come in and look out my window here. I live, like I said, if you didn't catch the beginning, about 3 to 5 miles from this airport. And that's what the ground looks like here, folks. It's kind of spooky that they've got the sim to that level. So I'm going to say kudos to Laminar.
Delta 118, you're climbing out of my airspace. St. Louis, or correction, Kansas City Center's offline. Radar services terminated. Frequency change approved. We'll see ya.
Frequency change approved, and see you, Delta 118.
Southern 998, you're climbing out of my airspace. Kansas City Center's offline. Radar services terminated. Frequency change approved. We'll see ya.
Frequency change approved. Have a good one. See ya. Bye-bye.
St. Louis approach, Southwest 2364, holding short of 12 right, ready for departure.
Southwest 2364, St. Louis departure, wind 090 at 4. Runway 12 right, RBR greater than 6,000. RNF funky, runway 12 right, clear for takeoff.
Shocked they're
funky,
using
12 right,
3.2.
clear for takeoff, Southwest 2364.
And departure, Sun Country 18 at Midamerica will be ready to go at 3.2 right.
Sun Country 18. St. Louis departure, roger, runway 32 right, line up and wait.
Line up and wait, 3.2 right, Sun Country 18.
Southwest 2364, radar contact.
Locked. Southwest 2364, we just crashed. We got wind shear and then we just fell to the ground.
I think he iced up.
Southwest 2364, roger.
That's what I'm hoping I don't.
Runway 32 right, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 3.2 right, Sun Country 18. It looks slippery, folks.
cabin is secured. Have a good flight.
Knots. D1. Rotate. Positive rate. $400. $1,000.
Sun Country 18, ready to contact the altitude.
Sun Country 18, sorry about the turn there, but we're through 2,000.
Sun Country 18, no problem. Climb and maintain 15,000. Continue right turn heading 120.
Right turn 120, Sun Country 18 up to 15,000.
Sun Country 18, when able, clear it, please.
Cleared direct, please. PLESS, I assume, for Sun Country 18.
Sun Country 18, affirmative, you got it.
Will be direct. And what I did, folks, I totally had my aircraft set up on 1.4 on the front control panel. Forgot to change it to 3.
Sun Country 18, Kansas City Center is offline. Radar services terminated. Frequency change approved. Have a safe flight.
All right, thanks for the ATC. Yeah, have a great day. Sun Country 18 advisory.
Thanks, you too. Attention all aircraft. St. Louis bridge is now closed.
Closed them. Before. All right, folks. Well, that was first winter trip of the season in the sim, and that was, like I said, I wasn't expecting that out the windshield when I loaded the sim up to look just like outside my window on the ground with snow. Let's make sure flaps are up, speed. Okay, flaps up and indicated up. Speed brakes aren't armed. This isn't an Airbus. Auto brakes off. And we'll keep the anti-ice on for a little longer. But like I said, folks, I was not expecting that. Wow. So welcome aboard. Boy, then I know, I'm pretty sure that's not from Beta 3, but I just loaded it yesterday. And to be surprised with the ground texturing matching a lot of weather information they get. By that I mean the amount of snow you saw on the ground and all. Now, I don't know what the airport looks like on the physical property, but I do know, looking out my window, there's a good chance that runway is wet, but with it below freezing, there's also a good chance that they do have a NOTAM in place for slick. Not 555, but I'll bet close to it. Let me just take a look at my package. See what I can get to. Oh. What's this? Wow. Next time I'll try this. Oh, this doesn't tell me it. Okay. I thought it was my NOTAMs. All right, let me get down here and look for my NOTAMs. Well, wait a minute. It should say right here. Okay, 14 left, 555 wet. Okay, so not that slick. But I'm here to tell you, that was pretty cool. I hope you all enjoyed. So X-Plane 12 is still kind of catching me off guard everywhere I turn. Oh, let's get some lights off. Boy, when they get to that update for the radar, holy mackerel. Oh wait, we're cleared up. All right, that was fun, folks. That one really caught me off guard. So I like it. I like when the sim can do that. I'm still amazed it looked like it did outside. Wow, that's cool. We'll have to see the next big snow how it shapes up. All right, well, we're getting through the next batch. That's why I left the anti-ice on. can't imagine taxiing in on that. I mean, I'd have to taxi that slow. Wow. That was, wow. Sorry, folks, that just amazed me. That amazed me pretty well. So I hope you all enjoyed your Thanksgiving. Feel free to share how it went there in text and chat. We'd love to hear you. We had a really good meal here with 2 of my 3 daughters. It's a shame our oldest couldn't make it, but as you've all seen through Discord and Flying with Mike, she was hospitalized. Thankfully, I believe, yeah, they let her go home that day, but no shape to drive, or not to drive, to travel from where they live to our place, or to where we held Thanksgiving. So, but she's doing better. The pain is still pretty rough on her, you could tell, but hopefully things are getting better, not worse. But yeah, that was our Thanksgiving. Hope you all had a great one. We had a great meal. 1 smoked turkey. That's a little different for me. I don't know if I like that too much. Now, I have had the traditional burn your deck down turkey with the turkey fryers. Just kidding. Haven't seen that one yet. I've seen it on TV a lot, or YouTube. But that was pretty good, that one. But smoked, I'm not sold on. So yeah, I get it. I mean, it's not easy to host. Well, the trick we did, what my wife's side of the house does. My family lives out mostly in PA. Well, actually, direct family lives in PA. The rest, for the most part, nearby. And so we don't get out much. But her family, they kind of cook it up a lot of the sides the day before, and then reheat or put out that day. So that helps a little, but it's still a lot of food. And those turkeys, those of you all know that cooked them, aren't something that just takes, okay, $3.50 for 1 minute. No. No. Several hours. But of course there's some preps you can't do the day or two before. So, but you know, hey, delicious, delicious, delicious turkey. Everything was good on my plate. I'll just say that. Everything was good on my plate. So, all right, we're still in some clouds here. All right, now let's get 132.5. I don't know why I went to that channel right off the bat, but that's where I ended up for some stupid reason. All right, let's see here. 550 132 550 when he pingas me. All right, we're on the Bless 5. I'm shocked because I think we're taking it all the way down to Nashville. Why we didn't just do the Nashville transition? Oh, maybe we're not. Spoke too soon. I don't think we are. Oh, I see what they're doing. Oh, to get on that airway down to Montgomery. Okay, that's what we did. 32550.
United 1126 field's gonna be at your 2 to 3 o'clock and 1 to 4 miles reporting sub. Field site United 1126. United 1126 clear visual 20 right approach. Clear visual 20 right approach. United 1126.
Center, Sun Country 18 with you over Denny, passing 28.6.
Sun Country 18, Memphis Center, Ida.
Memphis Center, hello, Delta 118 with you at 380.
Delta 118, Memphis Center, Ida.
Ida, Delta 118.
Sun Country 18, radar contact. 35 miles north of the Cunningham VOR, flight level 293, climb maintain, flight level 370.
Continuing to flight level 370, Sun Country 18.
Delta 118, radar contact 23 miles east of the Dogwood VOR, flight level 380, welcome. United 1126 to wind 2503, runway 20 right, clear to land.
Clear and runway 20 right. United 1126.
Hey, I think we're finally out of the clouds. Let that bright sun warm up our wings a little bit. All right, so onward we go. Looks like Knoxville approach is up. Let me see what all we got here, man. Houston, I don't think will cover us, but Memphis has us for a pretty good way here. Oh, is Atlanta on that list? Yeah, we'll be in center coverage pretty much most of the way there. That's awesome. Yeah, the bloom lighting, what I'm thinking you're referring to, that brightness out here, I don't know. Sometimes I think it's too bright, but then I may be referring from the days of Microsoft that I flew FSX, and they fly a lot darker in their effects.
Sun Country 18, proceed direct Hitman.
Direct Hitman Sun Country 18. Why direct Hitman? It's all the same line. Okay. Done. No turn. Now, if you'd have said like Vulcan or Psalms, I would understand. But Hitman's just skips one along the way. Trying to find, oh, there it is. Actually, I guess he can't give me direct Psalms because that's Atlanta territory. I don't know. I don't know the rules there. Don't want to. It's hard enough in my world. So, all right. Well, we're on our way, folks. And hope you all enjoy. We're just about top of climb. And as a matter of fact, speaking of which... All right, and since I didn't give them a good morning, hello, welcome aboard.
Lay Shaman from flight deck here. Seatbelt signs on. Gives you an opportunity to move out. Do ask on your
Center, Southern 867, 11,000, climbing to 230, just part of Birmingham.
Enjoy the ride, thank you.
Let's see how the sunglasses do.
Memphis Center, Caesar 21, would you find that flight?
A little better. Not much. We'll wear them.
Caesar 21, Memphis Center, good. Good afternoon, climb maintain flight level 240.
Up 240, Caesar 2.
Center, LAFX 1218, flight level 360 over the pocket city BLI.
FedEx 1218, Memphis Center, good afternoon, right to contact.
Memphis Center, Southern 867, 12,000 for 23, departed Birmingham.
Southern 867, Memphis Center, good afternoon, climb and maintain, flight level 340.
Thought you'd like that, Hawker. Thought you'd like it.
Maintain, Southern 867.
Southern 867, climb and maintain, flight level 340.
Flight level 340, roger.
Hope you got to see the,
United 126, clear, runway 20 right.
get to see when we fired up what it looked like out the cockpit into the grassy areas there around the terminal. That was kind of creepy that it looked that close.
Exit gate via Bravo Tango 2, crossway
Yeah,
at
I
Bravo.
mean, somehow it looked, if you look out your window at that time about an hour ago, I mean, the grass wasn't full, but, you know, we had some snow in it. And the first officer is joining us. Oh, she's going to say goodbye. Got to go to Daddy's house. Okay. Come here.
So, we'll see you tomorrow when we go to church. Yeah.
Say, Papa. Papa.
Go crazy, go crazy, go crazy, go crazy. All right. Get you in your car seat.
Ready to get in your car seat? Hope you have a good time. All right, folks. Kind of hoping she'd say it, but she didn't, Papa. She's been doing that pretty well here lately, but something tells me, just the look on her face, she knew something different was about to happen, so. And Hawker, you don't know how close I came to putting it on your ramp, but you know, hey. Yeah, I thought about putting it over on the military side, where most of the time they go.
United 523 Memphis Center, yo.
You don't have a ramp. Yeah, sure. You got this big ramp.
Center, United 1126, short of runway 31. United 1126, you can cross runway 31 at Bravo. Cross 31 at Bravo, 1126. FedEx 1218, descend via the Blues 5, arrival Memphis, landing south of Memphis, altimeter 3025. United 523, United 523, Memphis Center. Yeah, Memphis Center, United 523, flight level 390. United 523, Memphis Center, squawk 6771. 6771, United 523. United 523, radar contact, 900 miles north of the green of VLVOR, flight level 390.
Oh, that's hilarious. The little one just turned 8 months this morning. First snow. What is this on my face?
Kilo Bravo uniform contact Atlanta Center 132.907, good day.
Quite funny.
32.907 for the Kilo Bravo uniform, and thank you for the help. See you.
Problem, we'll see ya.
All right. Making the turn, headed south.
121, Houston Center is offline. Your air services are terminated. Frequency change approved. Safe flight.
Alright, thank you. See you.
United 523, proceeder at HITMN.
Direct HITMN for United 523.
Now, hopefully we'll get into that clearing sky ahead. I will have to say, with this beta, for this version 1.3, all the different betas, I think there has been some messing with the clouds a little, even though they claim they haven't. They look a lot different in many respects.
Southern 867, proceeder at Meridian VOR, Mike Echo India.
So, and that little display
Direct,
back
Meridian VOR,
at the airport was undeniable. I mean, I've seen the frozen taxiways and ramps. That's not what I was talking about. It was the way the amount of snow was showing up in the grassy areas around the taxiway. That just blew my mind away. There's folks, if you have X-Plane 12, as much as you probably will never be pried away from VATSIM or IVO, try it. It will blow your mind away how good it is. There's a couple questions you may get along the way. Now, granted, there's a great manual, but and that's when it says direct I-31 ILS transition and you don't know what it is. Well, I think they already have, because like I said, when I looked out the cockpit, when this thing loaded the third every time, I'm just like blown away at the scene, the look of the scene in front of me. Now, granted, the grass heights and all, I'm not worried. I'm worried that I wasn't worried. I was just like, that is what it looked like out my window with coverage of snow. And that impressed me. So I hope that is coming there. Let me say, I think it may be here already, Mr. Stein, but maybe not. Maybe it's still to come.
Sun Country 1A, contact Atlanta Center 132.907. We'll see ya.
Over to Atlanta, Sun Country 18. Thanks for the ATC. See ya. 32,975. Oh, okay, cool. I like this. They're not moving much off this. $32,975. Click.
13,000 and 250 knots, and altimeter is 3025.
Good afternoon, Atlanta. Sun Country 18 with you, flight level 370.
Sun Country 18, Atlanta Center, hello.
Atlanta Center, American 1813 is passing 11,400 for 16,000. We're departing Charlotte.
Atlanta American 1813, Atlanta Center, hello. Climb maintain level 230 and resume normal speed.
230 and resume normal speed, American 1813.
W252, Jacksonville offline, radio service terminated, frequency approved.
Chances approved, then have a good one, man. Which one?
Well, I wish I could say I've been with them.
Atlanta Center, please confirm that you want me on Victor 16 Airway after Hinge Mountain direct to Volunteer.
Affirmative.
Copy.
Back when FSX first came out, back in, geez, I want to say 2008, but it might have been 2006. FSX really wasn't all the greatest, but it became pretty, it really came of age for me when I got a better computer for it. It took, I think, 2 computers, but I finally got something running it pretty well. However, there were some things that happened within the company of Microsoft I did not like, and wanted away from all Microsoft, still want away from the rest of Microsoft. And
Country 18 clear, Montgomery.
I dabbled X-Plane 6 and hated it. It looked
Country 18 clear direct Montgomery.
Clear direct Montgomery, Sun Country 18.
American 1813, contact Washington 133.72.
133.72, American 1813.
Allegiant 2652, ND Center offline, radio service terminated, frequency standing for.
Why aren't you turning? Oh, did I get it all the way? There it goes. All right, back with y'all. But yeah, the X-Plane 6 was very toy-like to me.
Request start of descent as per your guidelines.
Marine uniform. You're instructed to cross 35 miles west of Volunteer at 13,000. That's your descent clearance.
Okay, copy. Start of descent, Kilo Bravo uniform.
Oh boy, it's gonna be like this for a while. Anyway, like I said, Microsoft had a lot of issues that I did not agree with how they handled. I wanted out, and X-Plane 6 just wasn't to where I could leave and feel good about flying them. Although X-Plane 8 came out a few years later, and I heard that was spectacular, followed by the rest. But FSX was flying pretty good for me. That's why I stuck it out. Then we went 13 years without a Microsoft sim. We had a look-alike with Lockheed, but that was funny. But I know a lot of you went there, so I don't mean to belittle it. I wouldn't go. A lot of people said how great it was. A lot of people couldn't get it to run. I'm like, you know what? It's running fine, FSX. I am not leaving. And I'm here to tell you, it was actually a really doggone good simulator back when I left in 2020. Got the new computer and put X-Plane on it. And I was really astonished at how they had jumped in quality. And this one in itself.
That's 3361, by Jack, out of maintains level 330.
This one being free.
3361.
Just for the price of admission to X-Plane.
Kilo Bravo Uniform, contact Knoxville approach, 123.9, get in.
23.9 for Kilo Bravo Uniform, and thank you for the heads up. See you.
See you, thank you.
So, that's my story in about 2 hours. Oh my goodness, I wish I could. I know I can turn it down, but I can't turn it down, because they'll get mad at me when I don't respond. All right, let's set up for the arrival. Because as you can tell, at Montgomery, we have nothing. And that's mainly because I really don't know what we're expecting down here. Currently, winds are 090 at 6. So ultimately, I could get away with the RNAVs. You know what? I think we will. So what we'll do here, we're going to first bring in charts. All right, so how am I? Okay, here's your weather right here, folks. VFR 15 minutes ago, and 090 at 6, 10 miles clear. I mean, a beautiful day for flying. Ultimately, a very beautiful day. Just out, I mean, it's clear. I mean, it sure beats what we're leaving. Granted, not necessarily the temperatures you want to have to go jump in the big pool called the Gulf of Mexico, but still comfortable enough that you're not freezing your tail off like you are here in St. Louis, as we were on departure. All right, so let's click select for the approach. Let's do an RNAV. Well, you know what? Let's see. We'll go to BFM. So we'll put that on. All right, however, we'll have to track however we're planned right now. So I'm hoping it'll put in a discontinuity. Let me get charts out of the way. All right, so we're going to do the RNAV, BFM, execute. Good, it put it in. All right, now let's go direct. Actually, we'll just okay, everything's executed.
That's a good day, United 2342, we divide what trees 00.
United 2342, Atlanta Center, ident.
Ident for United 2342.
I don't know if Houston is still up or not. No, they are not.
United 2342, for contact 10 miles south of Montgomery, hello.
All right, so I think we're good. We'll get that direct. We'll
3361, contact Washington Center, 133.72, good day.
We'll kind of click it when we get past it. We'll see how that works. Okay, we'll plan a heading at 215, even though we're going to probably head to BFM, down and in. All right. There we go. All right, Sky Vector's updated. Hope y'all are enjoying. I don't really want to dwell on why I left Microsoft. I wasn't happy. We'll just leave it there. And that's why I won't go to the new sim. So, that, and I watched a lot of streamers, and wow, horrible. I've heard both starts were not great. So, I don't know yet about that one. I mean, FSX was, I really enjoyed it. I understood the insides and out of it. You could tell me I need to put this in. I could put it in, knew where to do it and how to troubleshoot it. You tell me to do that in X-Plane, I can't. And matter of fact, I'd rather not touch it. So, but then again, FSX, granted, you all say, well, 32 bits worse than 6 is so horrible versus 64. I'm sorry, folks, I don't really see a big difference. You know, it's just it's the adage, like, well, I have got to have 45 frames or it's not. You really can't tell the difference between 45 and 30. There's a myth there. You all think you can, but you can't. Your eyeballs just cannot detect that bit of a difference. But so many swear I've got to have 10,000 frame rates a second or it's a stinky system. So, I don't know. Like I said, as long as it moves, as long as it's not stuttering, I'm happy. And then I could add sceneries and all. I add sceneries in here, and 9 out of 10 times I get error messages telling me this, that, or the other isn't installed yet. This, that, and the other is installed. I'm like, that's my problem with X-Plane. If I could go back to FSX, I'd be there in a nanosecond. Problem is, there's no support anymore, and I just don't have the discs anymore, and I'm not going to Steam to get it. So that's one thing I'm keeping off my computer is Steam. If I can't direct download from the vendor, then I don't get it. Because I do believe that was part of my memory issue in my old computer was Steam. So, a couple of other issues with it, but I think the computer running out of memory, part of that I throw to Steam.
United 2342, Chris, about time into the cockpit. That's fine, I'm going to bed. Thank you.
Let's see. Where are we on the map? All right, so Birmingham could be over here. Okay, they are up. It looked like they were down, actually, my slats. I guess they're up.
Center, good afternoon. Navy Lima Lima 14 is passing 10,600 for 12,000 on the flips for direct Condi.
Lima Lima 14, Atlanta Center low, commenting 17,000.
Commenting for the 17,000, Navy Lima Lima 14.
Victor Lima Lima 14, contact approach correction, center 121.35.
12135, Navy Lima Lima 14, next one.
United 2342, contact Memphis 132.55.
Going to Memphis, Center United 2342, 0.
0.
Center Southwest 1029, level 360.
Southwest 1029, I'm on the center right in. Southwest 1029, ready to contact for the bus out of Columbus. Hello.
Center Southwest 1029, you're coming in really choppy.
Rod.
All right, we're getting to top of descent.
Sun Country 18, descend and maintain flight level 240.
Down to flight level 240, Sun Country 18. All right. Now we have a different FMC in this than most are used to. I've talked about it. See the VNAV button instead of your departure, crew, or climb, cruise, descent? Click VNAV, click next page. Trying to figure out, let's see, do I go, why am I not getting, okay, no wins from SimBrief, okay. Maybe because we're too far out, we'll just click altitude intervene and that'll start us down. Okay, notice that it took our speed down to 220. I'm not certain on that one, why it did that. And I got a feeling he's the reason why. Doubt we'll see a contrail that far out. Never know. Okay, we're got our 1,000+ foot separation, so we're good. Now at 40 miles, we may actually pick up the contrail. May still be too dark or too light. Yep, I don't think we're gonna see it. Oh well. Okay, we're about to cross, see what happens when he sees me direct BFM. Okay. 215. Yeah, it looks like it would have been Houston's if they were still online. Got a long way to go with him. All right, we are descending now through 28,000. I like that prediction there. Mr. Stein, negative 73. Wow. No pressure. I'm waiting for him to clear us because I don't know when he's going to clear us. Oh, there's 3 centers online. Oh, dear Lord. Well, hopefully I break out of this one and
Sun Country 18, Jacksonville, flying British service terminated, frequency approved.
Sun Country 18 over to Unicom. Thanks for the ATC. See ya.
See ya, thanks for flying.
All right, let's get this sucker direct BFM. Alright, so for the RNAV approach, we need to be over BFM. That doesn't say, but minimum descent altitude's 3,000. I'm going to call 15 miles, so we could probably hold up to that top of descent point right here.
Ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, we are descending. Seatbelt sign is on. If you happen to be up and about, please return your seat. Keep your seatbelt fastened for the remainder of the flight. On behalf of the flight crew, we appreciate you being with us today. Wish you a very safe and pleasant journey to your final destination. Hope to see you back here with us soon. Thank you.
All right, let's get readied here. Estimated landing weight 127.3. All right, auto brake 3 is going to leave us 1,700 meters, pretty close to the end of the runway. 144. Okay. All right, we're 70 miles out. If I want to be at it's about 35 miles out. Okay, so we got a little ways. I truly do not know what level we're supposed to be at here at BFM. All right, well, BFM is on the map, so I am gonna set 7,000. Correction, let's go for, I'm gonna go with my initial 5. Now, like always, you can wait for it to cross your aircraft triangle, or you can descend it early. It's always your call. Because I believe that's our airport. No, it's not. I'm not sure what that is. Oh, that's our missed approach point, Warley. The airport's... Wow, right there. All right, we're getting there, folks. Okay, Kopov is 3,000. We'll set that. I just looked at my FMC. Perfect. That'll set us up to intercept the RNAV in at 2,500. Perfect. Okay, time to start our descent. Okay, I hope y'all are ready. We got a great descent in here. Looks just like this. There's our weather, in case you didn't know. And then our approach. Frequencies that we could come across. Pensacola is the approach control for their CTAF will be 118.65. We'll worry about that as we get closer. Again, we're RNAV, so we don't really have a frequency. We're not tuning this channel. It's done internally. A 090 will be our approach. AFB is approximately 4.8 miles from the end of the runway. 1,600 feet. Oh man, it's been a rough week. 294 is our minimums. And touchdown zone 16 feet. So we'll be coming in from BFI or BFM to Kobov to Vyursky and then in. There's our descent profile, and at our speed we'll be just shy of 800 feet a minute, and 310 on the altimeter, which is the bigger box. The box that's gonna show in here will be at excuse me, 294, call it 300. All right, I'm gonna close the gap a little bit here. Altimeter will be 3025. All right, here we go. Little better. Sunglasses. Wonder if there's like an event getting ready to kick for it in Atlanta territory. Doesn't appear to be. Not sure why they have 3 controllers. Oh well, that's kind of curious. But again, if you're new to the channel, please hit that follow button. We'd sure love to have you on our next flight. We're very close to posting the schedule. Just a couple days. I got to figure out what I'm available and what we can do, if anything. But yes, if you want to follow, hit that follow button, folks. We'd love to have you aboard. If you want to get rid of the commercials, unfortunately, that you have to subscribe for. So. All right, I think I'm going to go ahead. Start slowing it down.
Flight attendants, please prepare the cabin for landing.
Uh-oh, Mr. Stein with us. Dive, dive, dive. Okay, now, welcome to the Mobile Gulf Shores area. Memory serves, that's Seabrook Island right there. I think the fort, I can't remember what the name is that we visited, right there on that peninsula. But I was really shocked just how beautiful it is down here in Mobile. Well, actually, Gulf Shores. We weren't across the bay, and but just loved it here. Yeah, we just need to be washed down from all this sea salt. You ever seen that over at Keesler when they come back from their hurricane hunting, because they're flying anywhere from 1,000 to 5,000 feet above the water? They go through this big spray of water to get all the salt water, or to clean off as much as it'll do. Pretty cool to see. All right. I'm going to go ahead and set us for 180. First nut. All right, we're about where I'm going to put the landing gear down. When we come in here, we're 11 miles out, so that gives us just a smidge of time to maybe get her down to 180. Okay, 3 green on the gear down. Got the runway in sight. Flaps full. 7,000 foot runway, flaps 30. I'm a little nervous. We'll give it a shot. And we're fully coupled. Not for long. Gulf Shores traffic, Sun Country 18, approximately 5 mile final, runway 9. Okay, I hate to break it to them. Their winds are not reported right. And I did it without lights. How about that? I could see. All right, let's taxi in. Hawker, you have nay faith that I can't get into a runway. That was 500 feet a minute? Oh my goodness. Now I'm just trying to, you know, I get it. They record kind of weird. Do I have anything? Oh, I bet it's the... Oh, I guess the initial was rougher than I thought. I felt like even though I bounced, it wasn't that bad. It was 400 feet a minute. Wow. All right, now this is what I'm kind of interested in. I see two planes. Gulf Shore traffic, Sun Country 18 crossing runway 35 to the terminal. I'm really curious how they've got this planned. I'm only going this way because I don't like those red planes where they are. Okay, there's a reason for the flight here, folks. If you unaware, Gulf Shores is about to become a destination. Yeah, we're gonna hit. Oh, we didn't hit it. A destination for this airport, and while I know they won't park them this way, we are. So I just wanted to see what it was going to be like. Now, one thing, there is a ramp that would be perfect for airline operation. We taxied by. However, everything I've looked at as close to date today as possible doesn't show any activity there as if they're building anything, and the earliest was May 24, just a few months ago, so they would have broken ground. You like that wingtip clearance? Like I said, I am curious as to a lot of things here, how this is going to look, but I'm looking forward to it. Hang on a second, folks. Let me try that again. There we go. I don't know what I got into. But supposedly this will be the terminal area. Supposedly. We'll kind of, you know, time will tell, and how long it'll take this airport to actually funnel into simulators, who knows? But yeah, it's coming, and there is more down that way, but this ain't a very wide ramp, so I'm not certain what they, you know, I know what they've done at some airports. So we'll see. All right, let's turn that off. Let's get these engines killed. All right, E2 is on. Okay, and they're good. What's on over here? Air conditioning. Oh, okay. All right, just wanted to make sure nothing else. Let's shut her down. Okay, any collisions off, seatbelts off. Oh, the bus is here. Oh, for some reason I thought that air stair in the back was up. Oh, I bet that's when they don't have it. All right, well, there goes the first baggage truck away. All right, well, there you have it, folks. Again, this is an amazing aircraft in X-Plane 12. I will say this much. A couple of other people say I'm not far off, is better than PMDG with the 737-800. This is one amazing aircraft that explains one of their little secrets, because it's not default with the aircraft. It is a mod. And folks, it breaks your piggy bank every single time. It's free. It is free. It is, in my opinion, better than PMDG. Now, PMDG probably beats it in a couple little categories. But when you talk about systems, all of that, this aircraft has it. They have done a magnificent job from whenever this plane first hit X-Plane, because I caught it in X-Plane 11. An amazing aircraft. And like I said, it's free, folks. For the price of admission to the X-Plane 12, it's free. And all you got to do is download it. And here's the great thing. They keep it up to date. I mean, I was not joking, folks, when I said, okay, so let me show you our version. Go right here to the question mark. We're at version 4.03.06. Tomorrow, they could be at 200. No, just kidding. Not that far. But they could have another one out. They are constantly tweaking and improving and adding to this aircraft and keeping the price at free. So this is just outstanding what the community, there is so much in X-Plane that is out of this world in what you can do with it for free. Any other sim, you're doling out hundreds of dollars, not here. Now, there are aircraft that are payware, do not get me wrong. The MD-11s, the TOLUS aircraft, all high quality add-on aircraft, and you got to pay under $100, but still you got to pay for it. This aircraft is the highest quality I have ever seen in a 737. It is equal to what I had in FSX and surpasses what I've heard what came out for those folks over on the other fence. It is just unbelievable. I'll give you one little case in point. This little AFB has always been with it since I've been here 4, pushing 5 years. They just got it in PMDG. They just got an EFB. They don't have all of this razzmatazz out here, the moving catering trucks and baggage trucks and that. No, I mean, this is I didn't do anything other than turn the fasten your seatbelt sign off and the beacon. That's it. It all starts on its own. Just like the loading. It all starts when you hit activate. And then the people start boarding when you turn the no smoking sign on. That's how I can hold that part of the stream up to allow those stragglers. We all know they straggle to get on a plane. They don't, they want to get where they're going, but they're going to get on my time. We all know those people. And I love it when the plane leaves without them. But anyway, that's what you get in X-Plane, and that's why I fly it. So I hope y'all enjoyed this run from Midamerica Airport down to Gulf Shores. Supposedly this will be a flight that will be at the airport come May this year, or next year, my bad. And not sure the whole how this looks according to Google Earth, but you know, that's way out of my league, folks. So it'll be how it'll be, and everybody will enjoy, because I'll tell you right now, I prefer going here to Orange Beach, not so much Orange Beach, but Gulf Shores, Foley, than the other. Well, I can't say that because I've never been over to Fort Walton Beach, so it could be just as well. So just the good thing is, if you like the Gulf Shores area and that's where you always want to go, you don't always have to, you know, pay a lot of money to Uber or rent a car all the time. You'll have to no matter what, but anyway, it's just nicer to be closer to where you're going. And if I haven't said it, Gulf Shores is a really nice area. Really loved it. Even though Hurricane Harvey knocked on our door, actually kind of came in a little bit, still a wonderful time. So anyway, I hope y'all enjoy the rest of what's left of your Thanksgiving holidays. Get your butts back to work. No, just kidding. And enjoy the snow. It's looking really nice outside. Up to 4 inches of snow possible here today. First snow of the year. And the forecasters were already going flurries. Up to 1 inch. Up to 2 inches, up to 4 inches. I'm waiting for them to go to 10 inches. Oh, well. Y'all have a great day. I thank you for being with us, and I hope you enjoyed. It was fun. So there goes. See, they even drive away. Most just pop them in, well, there is one that pops them in, pops them out in X-Plane, but that's just pretty cool right there. So y'all have a great day. We'll see ya. God bless you all. If you want to watch any bit of this, it'll be over to YouTube later tonight. We'll see you Monday. Tomorrow there will be no stream. I will be out of town again. 2 of my daughters are getting their baptism tomorrow, and we will be there. So I hope y'all have a great day. Thanks for watching. God bless. And we'll see you Monday.